Welcome to the Calabash Experience. I am LaShaunda. For those that don't know about the calabash, oh my goodness, the calabash is a wonderful traditional symbol. It can be an instrument, it can hold water, and it can be a pouring gourd. So, the calabash experience is about all of the magic that occurs not just in traditions, but in stories. So, today, our story is The Hatseller and the Monkeys by Baba Jakite. So, for this story, I need your help. We're actually going to do the full story, and I need some people to help me tell it. Are you all ready? Great. So, here we go. Bamusu, the hat seller, was a joyful man. He traveled from town to town, selling hats while he piled high on his head. And he traveled while singing this song. Now I need you all to sing the song with me. Say, hey, Manu, Nikoi Kadisa. Say, hey, Manu, Nikoi Kadisa. Now this song meant what a wonderful business hat selling is. Ever since he was a little boy, Bamusu made and sold his hats. His grandparents and his own parents were hat makers, and they taught him to do this at a young age. After each harvest, the whole family would venture out to the fields to collect rice stalks, from which they made wide-brimmed hats that he would sell. During the rainy season, they embroidered close-fitting fugaroon hats with intricate patterns of thread. Through his joyful spirit and hard work, Bamusu had come to be very well known in the neighboring towns. Wherever he carried his pile of hats high on his head, the children followed him and sang his favorite song. Hey, Manu, Nikoi Kadisa. Hey, Manu, Nikoi Kadisa. Let me hear you sing it. Hey, Manu, Nikoi Kadisa. Hey, Manu, Nikoi Kadisa. This story is all about how Bamusu learned an important secret for success. One day, Bamusu heard that a great festival was to take place in a neighboring town. There he could sell more hats than ever. To get to the festival that evening, he began his journey early in the morning. But he was in such a hurry, he forgot to eat. Halfway to the town, Bamusu grew so tired and hungry, he had to stop and rest under a tree. He unloaded his hats from the top of his head and put them on the ground next to him. He covered his face with one of the hats to keep the sun from his eyes. Bamusu soon fell asleep and began to snore loudly. It said, kuru tu tu tu, kuru tu tu tu. Can you make that sound? Kuru tu tu tu, kuru tu tu tu. And that was the sound that Bamusu made. He snored so loudly, and the tree he was sitting under attracted monkeys. So the monkeys came over when they heard Bamusu snoring. Do it with me. Kuru tu tu tu, kuru tu tu tu. Soon Bamusu awoke from his sleep, rested but hungry. Eager to continue his journey, he looked for his hats. But where were they? Stolen? Bamusu called out for help. Hey, Manu. Hey, Manu. Can you help call with them? Hey, Manu. Hey, Manu. That was also the song when you needed some help. But when the monkeys heard this, they answered him. They said, hoo, 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 hoo. Make that song with me. Hoo, 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 hoo. Bamusu looked up and realized what had happened. But he was so hungry he could not think clearly. He just threw his arms in the air and said, "Chat, chat, chat." chat, chat, chat. Can you do it with me? Chat, 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 chat. The monkeys stared down at him confused. So they replied, hoop, 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 hoop. Can you make that sound with me? Hoop, 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 hoop. Just shaking their arms wildly. But Musu threw a branch at them, hoping to scare them off. But the monkeys nearly threw leaves at Bamusu in return. Then Bamusu picked up a stone and threw it into the tree. The monkeys picked up mangoes and threw them down back at Bamusa. Then he removed the only hat he had left on his head and shook it in the air, shouting, hey, Manu, hey, Manu. Sing with me. Hey, Manu, hey, Manu. All the monkeys did the same thing, grabbing the hats off their head and said, ooh, 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 ooh. Can you sing the monkey version of the song with me? Ooh, 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 ooh. Bamusa dropped his hat to the ground, topped. Then all of the monkeys decided to drop their hats. Tut, 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 tut. So Bamusa had done it. He tricked the monkeys into giving him back his hat. Without losing a second, Bamusa collected all his hats, stacked them back on his head, and rushed to his destination. He arrived a moment too soon. So great was Bamusa's happiness from his recent luck that he had the spirit of goodwill, helped sell all his hats. And so it was Bamusa learned a lesson from the monkeys. It is with a full stomach that one thinks best, for an empty satchel cannot stand. And that is the story of the Hatseller and the monkeys by Baba Jacques. I hope you enjoy.